Hey everybody, hope you are doing well this evening. It is Monday, August the 29th, the last Monday of the month, which means there are the rest of today and 2 more days of celebration. So what that means also is that there are 2 more days to get your orders in if you want any of the celebration items. And celebration simply means for every $50 spent, you get to choose an item for free out of the little celebration catalog, or there's a few extra items, and I think I shared those. I don't have one of the little flyers handy, but I know that it's the I'll post it. I'm sorry. I know it's the two embossing folders, a die, the polka dot die, some boxes, and a few other things that are part of the new, because some of the things in the catalog went out. People ordered them all, so they're no longer available, so they added a few extra items. Hi, thank you for joining tonight. So also, I'll point the camera down so that you can see what's on the screen and it's not, or on my table, and it's not backwards. So hold on one second. Let me do that. Let's get this here. Here we go. All right. So tonight I also wanted to talk about our paper pumpkin selection. I placed an order recently, and this was in the box. So all-inclusive crafting for that special time of the year. So this obviously will be the one coming up there. Take the glare off of it. Probably for October, the October kit, and then September, or the one we'll get in September for October, November, and December. So it says, feeling stressed about getting your holiday crafting done with paper pumpkin? There's no need. We deliver everything you need to your door so you can have a stress-free holiday season. We'll have a little bit of everything for your holiday projects, for spooky treat packaging to coordinating holiday cards and gift tags to breeze you through the season. So they kind of give us an idea of what's coming up. So there's the barcode that you can scan if you're not watching on your phone. And also, I always have the subscribe now posted in my Facebook link, or in one of my posts on Facebook. So there's that. So we know we're getting some spooky treat bags or boxes. Then it said some cards, holiday cards, and some gift tags. So one or the other of those will be that. So that's what we've got to look forward to in the next couple of 3 boxes of paper pumpkin. That will be fun. All right, so tonight I wanted to do a card using our mask, these Artistic Mix Decorative Masks. I'm going to use this one. And first, I'm going to stamp with one of these from Splendid Thoughts. So let's pull out some paper and let's get crafting. We are going to emboss. Let me find my embossing material. One moment. There's that tray. I think yep, there it is. Here we go. Versamark white embossing powder. That's exactly what I want. And I'm going to do, we'll just see how it turns out. So if I do one of these over here, I think that'll be fine. Let's do that. If we don't like it, we can start over and do something else. All right, that fits on that D block just fine. So with to emboss, you always start with Versamark, which is just a sticky ink that allows the powder to stick. I'm gonna put that one right there. Clean that off so I can use that block again. Hi, thank you for joining in tonight. We are just winging by the seat of our pants. But I've got a card I have in mind that I want to make. So we're going to see how it turns out. So stamping with Versamark. Get that good and sticky. And I can kind of see where that one went on there. And I'm going to stick this one right here beside it. All right, put the lid back on the Versamark. Clean that stamp off, set it over to the side. Pull in my tray. Dump some embossing powder, white embossing powder on it. Perfect. Oh, there's a little bit right over here on this leaf. There we go. Mine looks like it's got some glitter in it, but that's okay. All right, that'll be fine. So put it back in the container. That's what I like about these little Stampin' trays. You can sweep it all to one end, like I'm doing here. And then it's got a hole in the bottom so that you can just put that in there with no muss, no fuss. Not getting it all over your stamping space. All right, lay that to the side. Put the lid on this before you turn your heat gun on so that you don't blow embossing powder all over everything. Put that little plug back in the end. All right. I have my heat gun right here. Let's see if it's plugged in still. Nope. Don't lay it on that. All right. All right, if it gets loud, I'm sorry. Hold on one second. Warm it up a little bit, and then you can watch it turn. Let's see if I can hold it so that you can. It just heats up that powder so that it sticks on there. Melts it right on. Embossing is one of my favorite things to do, and I don't do it enough. Or I don't feel like I do it enough. All right, I feel like I've got that heated plenty. All right, lay that over to the side so that it doesn't get on anything. Now I'm gonna I'll just go ahead and use this tonight. Actually, let me scoot this one out of the way and we'll use the one underneath it. It's all inked up anyway. Now, bring in my masking. I'm going to lay that down right on top of it. And I'm going to use I think Bermuda Bay color. It's a soft color and it's in my bucket right here. I'm gonna go with Coastal Cabana. It's a little softer. So put my ink pad right there and get one of our blending brushes, and I'm gonna hold this by the corners. All right, line this up on the corners, and I'm not gonna cover the whole thing. All right, I'm gonna hold it with my fingers and my thumb down here. I'm just gonna put some color around that, so not completely in the center. Ink up my blending brush. And always start off, because that's going to put a big dot right there, and then pull it over onto your project. And I'm going around where I have embossed and adding some color. And you can do it as dark or as light as you want. Over top of our mask. Do a little bit more down here. All right. How about that? Can you see the design in there still? Just kind of subtle. You still see the where I've stamped. All right, let me pull back in our clean-ish grid paper. Lay that to the side. I'll go wash it later. And now let's get some Coastal Cabana cardstock for our card base. I'm going to score this at 4 1/4. Oh, gotta move that. That's my cutting blade. I just pulled it out. So let's score it at 4 1/4. Now I can put my cutting blade back in and cut it at 5 1/2. And I have 2 ready to go. There we go. But I need to stamp a sentiment on there. Let me get the Bermuda Bay. And I'm going to stamp Sending Hugs. And I'm going to put it right down here. How about that? I like that. I was trying to decide if I wanted to add Bermuda Bay behind that. And I think I do. So let me trim this just a tad. Close up the ink pad. So I'm going to take a little bit off the top. I'm going to make this be 5 by take a little smidgen off of this side. And that makes that be 3 3/4 by 5. And then give me a piece of Bermuda Bay. We're going to make this be 5 1/4 by 4. There we go. Of course, we line it all up straight. And then we're going to add some subtle bling to it. There's that piece. I'm going to lay it down this way and rub it. Give it a little good back rub to get that adhesive stuck. And then, oh. This one on. Flip it over and give it a little good back rub. Stick that adhesive on there. And there we go. Of course, you got to kind of, it's hard to see from a distance, but there's the design on there. I've embossed it. And then I used our mask, our you see what they're called, Artistic Mix Decorative Mask, and I used the one with plaid and our blending brush, and then stamped in Bermuda Bay, our little sentiment. Now let me get a piece of basic white for the inside, and I'm going to stamp part of that in Bermuda Bay on there. Use that as a piece of scrap. That way it kind of pulls that little design to the inside. There we go. And you can do that on your envelopes too. And this cardstock was light enough that you didn't need to put a piece on the inside, but that also still makes it easier on your eyes. And that also pulls the design from the front to the middle or to the inside. So there's our card for tonight. Thank you for watching. If you like it, you can give me some thumbs up or comments. And if you don't, you can do the little mean face too. I like feedback. So, and then of course, I will share it over on YouTube so that it's always easier to find if you start to look and it's like, how did she do that? And you don't want to scroll through Facebook, you can find it over on YouTube faster. This stamp set was called, or is called, Splendid Thoughts, and I used Bermuda Bay and Coastal Cabana, and I used the Artistic Mix Decorative Mask and our blending brushes and embossing powder and Versamark and all that fun stuff. So hope you enjoyed the card tonight, and I will see you again next Monday. Also, tomorrow night is our Kits and Sips via Zoom. I will share that link by email. So if you're an email subscriber, you'll get that tonight. And let's see, what else? I think that's it. Oh, just a little reminder that Wednesday is the last day for celebration. I will post the extra celebration stuff also on Facebook. So that's about it that's going on. So thank you for watching. I hope you have a great week. And let me pull that up a little closer so you can see the embossed design. So there you have it. Oh, there you go. That's lots better. And then sending hugs. All right. Have a good night. Have a great week. And I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye for now.